Look at all of these traps. They're terrible! Well, compared to all the traps we're building in this video at least. Because we're trying to build 100 different traps in Minecraft, all in the space of just 24 hours. Since this player is going to try to get past all of them, and if he does, he's going to be able to kill all of my frogs that live inside of these houses. Don't ask me why he wants to do this. He's a strange guy. But since we've already spent a ton of our time building the easy level defenses, it's time to level up by building traps using unknown game mechanics to kill the player, traps that turn friendly mobs into murderous death machines, and of course, traps that break every rule this server has. Because we cannot allow the official base tester to kill all of our frogs. Because they're just too cute! So the first of our medium bases is actually going to be oriented around water. Once again, we have had a few water traps, but this one's going to work a little bit differently from how any of the others have worked. Partly because this time there's not going to be any deadly pufferfish just floating around and causing absolute mayhem. Oh, God. I was not putting pufferfish back in here like I specifically said I wouldn't. I can literally prove to you that these are not pufferfish, okay? So just calm down for 1 single second, please. Oh, and unlike the easy traps we've done before, we've got a very special guest coming on to help us test these defenses to make sure they're actually deadly before the base tester logs on. Once we built a couple more traps, you'll see what I mean. Oh, and by the way, yeah, that was a Mini Miles that you see next to Mini Clyde. Not too sure why he's up here. This next defense is also a type of maze, but it's not a normal maze. And it's certainly not a type of maze I've ever seen done before. And the very first thing we're going to need to get our hands on is bamboo. Oh, by the way, don't ask me how it's almost night now. I totally didn't accidentally fly in the complete wrong direction. You idiot, Wenzo. At least we make up for it with these satisfying bamboo sounds. Why did they have to make bamboo so satisfying? That's right, buckaroonies. We need to craft a ton of scaffolding for this defense. And if you think that seems weird, it's probably because it is. I have literally never seen this defense done. I don't even know if it's going to work. But we should also dig this place down a little bit first, because it's going to involve a lot of horizontal movement, but also vertical movement. Also, I don't think I've ever used this bamboo wood before. This is pretty interesting. Ooh. Oh, I like the sound it makes. Speaking of things I like, please subscribe. It's a really good way of letting me know that you like this type of content. Wait, okay, I do think we've actually made it to the end. Have we made it to the end? We made it to the end! Oh, no, we made it back to the start. How did we go in a circle? But anyways, right now it's still not deadly, so there is one important ingredient we do need to add. Yeah, I bet you'd never guess. We are once again collecting lava. Ow! God, I really wish I'd just stop dying all the time in this project. Yeah, let's just place some of this down around the place. That's definitely not going to make life miserable for the base tester. I hope you guys aren't starting to realize how evil and demented I am, because these defenses are really just big torture methods at the end of the day. To be honest, I would probably claim that this is one of the hardest defenses we've made yet. I don't even know if it's possible. But rest assured, Clint, I will do whatever it takes to keep you safe. You cutie. This next defense needs dispensers. Not gonna waste anyone's time. It needs tons and tons of dispensers. We can get tons of sticks from the tree farm and tons of string from the string farm. Because of course, to make dispensers, we need bows and quite a lot of them, to be honest. It's a really annoying crafting recipe. We need cobblestone. Where's cobblestone? Aha, there it is. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Why can you only craft these things one by one? It's confirmed. Dispensers are actually just the worst thing in the world to have to make. Come on, Mojang, you can make this quicker. I know you can. And we need to place these down in a checkerboard pattern. Okay, we got the checkerboard layout done now. Basically, how this is going to work is we're going to have pressure plates on all of these grass blocks. So the tester's going to have to run across, and there's going to be something pretty deadly inside of these. But inside of just one of them is going to be ladders, which will get dispensed out so they can actually make their way up. And then we need to fill the rest of these up, which is going to require us to return back to our base. Hello, brewing stands. How do we make potions of harming? I cannot remember. I think the very first step is to make these into awkward potions with nether warts. Okay, and then we turn them into a poison potion? I think that's with a spider eye. Oh, and by the way, yeah, Clyde still doesn't seem to be at home right now. Not too sure why. So I have actually started sending out a few messages just to kind of figure out where he's at. Because I'm not too concerned, but if it's Miles who's taken him, then Clyde could be at serious risk here. So I would like to make sure he's with someone slightly responsible. Okay, and then gunpowder finally to turn them into splash potions. Perfect. So now we just need to brew a lot of them. We should be pretty well prepared for that. Boom. Okay, yeah, literally all of these, they're all instant damage too now, so we've definitely succeeded with that. And while we're filling those up, we need to test the deadliness of our traps in the test world. I have just the person to be our test subject. Or should I say, test AI. Right, Andy, come on. Can you do this? Get in the maze. What's he doing? Okay, okay, yes, he's going. Swim, Andy. Andy, swim. Andy, you're not swimming. Andy, you can't just stand on the roof, Andy. Oh, wait, he is moving. Right, down here, Andy. Nice, okay. You're not stuck, Andy. This is scaffolding. You can move around this as you like. Andy rage quit. Okay, I think the scaffolding maze might be a little bit too much for Andy, so hopefully it's too much for Chief. Oh, there we go. Yes, Andy. Oh my God, Andy, you're doing well. Andy, careful. Andy. Oh my God, he's running. Okay, well, while we build the next traps, Andy, you need to do a bit of training. And hopefully when we test the future traps, you'll be slightly more useful. There we go. Filled up very nicely. Boom. Very nicely done. These next 3 rooms also include a bunch of dispensers, so to avoid you guys having to watch that again, let's do a cool transition. Ooh, was that a good transition? Probably not, considering I'm now in a completely different position. Anyways, the first of these traps is fairly simple. You've got to casually, just make it through this non-suspicious looking tunnel. But yeah, it's not as easy as it seems. You walk incredibly slowly, and there's fireworks every step of the way. Yeah. All of these dispensers full of fireworks that do a lot of damage, especially if you're not in full netherite armor like we are. This defense is a bit of an interesting one because they've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. You simply either jump into hole number 1 or you jump into hole number 2. I actually can't even remember which one is good or not, but basically one of these will blow up the end crystal the second you drop down, and one of them will give you the ladders that you need to get out of there and make it up into here. So yeah, you do only have a 50% survival chance, Cly. I'm very sorry. And then the third one, yeah, to be honest, got a little bit lazy. Didn't bother finishing that one, so let's just finish that one up now. We just first need to create ourselves a pit in the defense. And then we're going to want to steal some honey from the honey farm that someone else made, because I haven't got one myself, and I'm a dirty, dirty thief. Where's the farm gone? It was here in literally, like, the last video I did. Oh, no. Bee farm? Where is the bee farm? It doesn't exist. Okay, looks like we're going to have to steal it from our previous hellish defense we've made. Then we're going to want to kind of create a bit of a snake and fill the pit up with lava. Idiots. And you know what? Because we're so generous, let's also plant a bunch of cobwebs on here, hey? But now we're moving away from some of these traps because all of these next ones we're about to do are all going to involve a copious amount of TNT. Now, besides making life hell for the base tester, and of course, we need to meet up with Andy to test out these defenses, there's something pretty important to say first, because with Valentine's Day getting closer and closer by the second, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Oh my goodness, what am I going to buy as a gift? Well, either that or you're completely by yourself, just like me. But in either case, you need Raycon's everyday earbuds in your life. Whether you're at work, at the gym, or perhaps even in a potato field, Raycon's everyday earbuds are the perfect partner to bring with you. Delivering crisp, high-quality audio and an unbelievable 32-hour battery life, you can listen to your favorite music or call with your favorite people in pristine quality. Plus, these earbuds also come with active noise cancellation, so you can quickly block out your annoying younger brother or that farmer farmer who's now yelling at you to get out of their potato field. And even if you put aside all of those, it's pretty hard to ignore the multi-point connectivity feature. The fact that they are literally IP66 weatherproof, and to make it even better, the cases and earbuds come in a whole variety of colors. My personal favorite being the green earbuds with the concrete case. Speaking of which, the protective case covers not only have some super cool designs, plus 10 style points there, but they also support wireless charging, so you can get out of here, Mr. Wire. Won't be needing you anymore. And as I'm editing this right now, I have my Raycon earbuds in, because they are that high quality. So go to buyraycon.com/Wenzo to get up to 20% off site-wide. That's right, you'll get up to 20% off everything on Raycon's website, including 20% off of all headphones too, when you go to buyraycon.com/Wenzo. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring today's video. These 3 traps are all going to require, well, tons of digging. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. We need to dig. So I guess while we do that, let's all sing the digging song. Dig, dig, dig. All I do is dig, dig, dig. I dig the blocks, blocks, blocks. I wear some socks, socks, socks. I'm just digging. Guys, everyone please rate that song out of 10 in the comments below. Get out of here with your golden pants. Okay, so this probably looks a little bit confusing. That would be because it is. Yeah, we've got one little bit of water at the bottom of all of these pits, and it's literally not even enough water to be able to drown in. You can probably tell that each of these 3 defenses is going to be pretty similar. And that's true. We're going to have the easiest version here and the hardest version over here. This one's just going to be a medium version. Yay! However, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to need a ton of TNT, and the easiest way of doing that is going to be by visiting the old gunpowder farm. Ah yes, the prettiest farm of all time, the creeper farm. Why is there a bumblebee at the creeper farm? You're not supposed to be there. Oh my god, careful, bumblebee. Careful! Right, okay, let's check up on the gunpowder and also the bumblebee. Did it survive? No. But we do have quite a lot of gunpowder, which is a pretty good turnout, to be honest. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get these awfully dangerous explosives placed down. Okay, there we go. Does this make any sense? Do you guys start to see what might be going on here? What if I do this? Does this make any more sense now? What? No, this doesn't make sense, you say. Okay, what about now? There we go. If this doesn't make sense, then I don't really know what to tell you. It's basically the same mechanism we've already used before, where there's a layer of TNT, a layer of sand, and then once the pressure plate is stood on, it drops the TNT and the sand. Oh god. And yeah, drops down the player and blows them up. So essentially, the plan is the tester is going to have to run across all of these as fast as they can, hoping that they don't get caught up by the TNT. So basically, yeah, that's right. We're making TNT run from high pixel. I want to make this one harder and this one basically impossible. So for this one, I'm gonna add some sort of pillars. And while we're building the 2 upgraded TNT traps, I think it's time we test the deadliness of our traps by meeting up with Andy. In front of you is a tunnel. Go on, Andy. No, Andy. No, Andy. Why do you think? Stop running away, Andy. Follow me. Right, come on, Andy. Yes. Oh. Which one? Oh, he wants my opinion. I don't remember which does which. You know what? Left. Go on, Andy. You've got this. Yes. Come on. Andy, no, Andy. Oh! Andy, come on. Right, you know what? We'll take out the cobwebs for this example. Right, you know what, Andy? Just complete the trail. Right, go on, Andy. Yes, Andy, no! What are you doing that for? Oh, Andy! It may not surprise you that Andy didn't make it too far on this TNT one either. But I have to say, our traps are certainly looking pretty deadly. Which is, of course, a good sign when we actually come to the real base testing. Literally, I've never been so terrified building one of these in my life. My hands are sweating! One misstep, and I'm kind of scared that it won't just be this defense that gets blown up. It could be all of the ones we've built. Because we definitely do have quite a lot of TNT in these bad boys. That is for sure. Boom. There we go. Never been so scared building a secure base before because I don't feel very secure right now. I don't feel very secure at all.
Oh my god, Mini Clyde, this is going so well.
Anyway, these aren't the last of the TNT traps because we've still got a few more to quickly smash out, such as this next trap, which is basically my recreation of a sand temple. Oh wait, a desert temple actually. Who calls them sand temples? Anyways, I'm just trying to make this thing kind of look as normal as possible. It's literally just gonna have the default trap at the bottom. Let's see if Chief is stupid enough to fall into this. We even filled up the chests. That is what I call dedication. I don't think that's too bad. I also don't think it's too great, but my idea for this next trap is going to involve quite a bit of redstone, but not redstone like you normally expect. This probably looks pretty confusing right now, and that's because it is. We just need to put down some TNT where we stack all these blocks. I am definitely starting to think that all the TNT right next to each other probably wasn't the best idea. But basically, for this trap, the tester gets one bit of redstone dust, and they've got to connect one of these wires. If they manage to connect the right one, which, oh god, okay, if I'm not wrong, is this? Yep, okay, it sets off the dispenser, which should have had a ladder inside. There we go. But if they connect one of the wrong ones, it could very easily result in a pretty explosive-looking death. I think that's quite a fun trap, to be honest. Do you agree, Clavis? Yeah, of course you do, buddy. Of course you do. Because you know that if you don't, then I may just accidentally set off one of these TNTs. Oh, okay, he's turned to face the wall. He doesn't like me anymore! And for this final room, I'm trying to basically build a bit of a controlled room, because, yeah, you guessed it, there's going to be explosives involved. Although something does tell me that these, explosion control rooms probably aren't going to be very effective. Okay, do you kind of see what's happening here? Probably not. Also, why did my voice go so high right there? I'm not sure. Some of these chests have TNT underneath, and basically, well, one of them's going to have the ladders in that the player can use to climb up. And then in one of these chests, we're gonna have it be a trapped chest, which will set off all of the TNT. You get me? Why did I say that? What is wrong with me? Hopefully you don't go boom as well, claims, but, we can only hope and pray. I've started to feel like some of these frogs may have just been safer in my base instead of in these ones, surrounded by TNT and death traps. But there is the TNT traps done, and now we've got some pretty exciting ones to move on to. Of course, before we eventually get onto these ones. Although it looks like we've... Oh, okay. Thought I was going to die there. It looks like we've received another video message from the OBT.
Wenzo, as the OBT, I will break into your bases, no matter how secure you think they are. Because there is nothing more pog than killing your frogs.
Okay. This guy's really started to weird me out now. What is wrong with him? This next one is going to kind of use a pretty interesting mechanic, and we're going to need to find a village. I think there's a village over here somewhere. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, in this acacia biome there. Yep, here it is. Boosh. And we need you. Can you fit in a boat? I've actually never really tested this before. Okay, we will take that as a no. Can I lead you? I can. Aha, great. But for this one, it's going to use a mechanic which is essentially the difference between a village iron golem and a man-made iron golem. That probably sounds very weird right now, but you will see in a sec. How am I gonna get you across the water? We haven't thought about this, have we? No, we haven't. You're a heavy-looking guy. I'm really hoping you float and you don't just sink. Okay. No. Yeah, he's definitely sinking. Right, buddy, this isn't exactly going to be a comfortable ride, and it is going to be a bit of a long one, so I hope you're here for the long haul. Welcome to your new home, buddy. It's not exactly been built yet, so we should probably quickly get to that. Right, buddy. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Let's tie you up here. And then we're going to want to lock you in because you have just started your life as a killer or a gladiator of some sort. Basically, the tester's going to have to come in here. They're going to see one iron golem, one crafting table, and one chest. And inside of the chest is 8 iron ingots, which is 1 off of making an iron block, which you would need to get up here and then jump into the house. Which means the only way of getting that iron ingot is by killing you. Yeah, you are kind of a sacrifice. But the reason we had to get him from a village is because if we just spawned him in ourselves, he wouldn't actually attack any players. He'd only attack mobs. And unfortunately, the tester doesn't count as a mob, even though I don't know if he should count as a human. Clemmer, you're gonna have to put a lot of faith into your new guardian here. I know we need to move on to all of these because we're almost at the end of another row. We're almost onto the hard defenses. But right now, all of the traps we're doing are involving mobs, which means they're not going to be easy and could easily go pretty wrong. We have two perfectly good dug pits because both of these traps are both going to require mobs from the nether. This pit's going to include tons of different nether mobs, and this pit's going to include one nether mob. So, look, it's probably a bit confusing, but let's just see if we could go in and find them. Why did I sit on this guy? I forgot to get the fungus on his stick. Oh, no. Now, get up! Oh, God. How am I burning? I'm on this guy. Did you know if you click the carrot on his stick, by the way, these guys just start speeding up? I mean, look how fast we're going. Okay, so it's still not that fast, but it is faster.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Just gonna put you in here real quick. You don't die if you're not in lava, right? I don't think you do. Hopefully. Right, you have to come down with me. Come on, down here. Yep, nice, just onto this netherrack. I imagine you're all very confused over what's happening right... Oh! Oh my goodness, it's raining! Why did it start raining? Oh, for God's sake! Of course. Right, buddy, okay, you don't have to worry. You are definitely the very first strider I've tried collecting here. There was no one before you or anything. Don't worry about that. Okay, stopped raining. Let's get this guy in. I love how cleanly, by the way, you just walk through these portals now. That is a good addition, Mojang. Nice work there. Thumbs up from me. Ow! And I know it may look weird because I'm suffocating right now, but that's actually going to be a core component of this trap. Because you see, the tester is going to have to ride this guy and get to the other side of this maze. But the entire time, they're going to be suffocating in these magma blocks, so will they be able to make it through to the end on time? Let's find out, Kirby. Oh, God. Oh my goodness, why is there so many monsters under the house? Okay, that's a bit weird. I'll leave you down here. So that's the pit with the one nether mob in it, and now we need to get the one with all the other nether mobs in it done. So let's basically just build up a false nether-looking landscape. Should look pretty swanky. Wait, what do you mean this place doesn't look swanky? This place looks really swanky. Guys, come on. Okay, there we go. And if you're wondering where all the mobs are that I promised would be in here, they're not in here, obviously. I mean, seriously, just take a look at the spawn of our nether. There's nothing here. How are we supposed to get any hostile mobs in there? So honestly, we might just have to come back to this one later. Fingers crossed we don't forget it. But thankfully, I don't think I've ever forgotten anything ever in my life. This next room is also going to be full of mobs, just like this room one day. But we can definitely start to get these mobs now, since they aren't exactly common, but they do live in the overworld. There is one specific structure we're looking for, and I don't know where it is. Oh, by the way, no one seems to have messaged me back that they have Clyde, which is slightly concerning. So I do think at some point we may have to figure out where Clyde has wandered off to. It does seem that he has escaped from the house. Don't know why. What? Oh, wait, huh? Okay, well, now I'm really confused. I mean, these are the mobs we need. I have never seen one of these things before, though. What is this? Hey, bud, I'm really confused. What's going on? As it turns out, this won't be the most confusing part about this trap. But, of course, there is something we need to do first, because there is only one way to make sure that these bases are truly deadly. Oh, Andy, you've just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Wrong answer, Andy. Wrong answer. Andy, why are you going down there? Okay, Andy, this cake is my way. Unlucky, Andy. I'm saying how much I appreciate you, Andy. Andy, I haven't even finished. Okay, well, I think you know the answer to that level. Even if I mess up sometimes. Oh, Andy! That might be the fastest rage quit I've ever seen, by the way. Well, it doesn't look like Andy wants a cake, but our traps are certainly looking pretty deadly right now. But with that being said, the mob we need is tons of pillagers, because these guys are very annoying and suck. Right, get in the boat, guys. Come on now. No more messing around. Get in the boat. Go on, shuffle your way forwards. There we go. Yes, okay. We've got 2 boatloads. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Very weird as well, actually, but very nice. And oh my goodness, I am so glad that you can now attach boats with the leads. Ha, this is going to make it so much better. Wait, they're killing each other. What are you guys? What are you doing? Oh god, they're killing me. Okay, right. This wasn't exactly how I thought this was going to happen. Oh no. Oh no, what is going on? So, yeah. We are now flying with the pillagers. Guys, do you mind just maybe for 1 second you could stop shooting arrows at me? There's really no need. I mean, I guess this is an easy-ish way to bring them all over. Because we're going to basically be doing what we did earlier with the overworld mobs, but with pillagers. We're just going to have one big area where pillagers can go and kill the tester. As we found out just a few seconds ago, when there's a lot of them, they really do a lot of damage. They're definitely not to be messed with. And let's just have a nice little relaxing land. Yes? Oh, I cannot believe how well that has worked. Oh my goodness, so they actually do way too much damage. We do need to separate them just because or else all the pillagers are kind of going to shoot each other, which, yeah, as you can imagine, not exactly good. Wait, oh, never mind. They've decided to stop shooting me. Why have they stopped shooting me? You know what? Probably shouldn't be complaining. Oh, no, never mind. Now they're going for me. Right, let's get you locked up in a little cage. Stop it! Stop shooting me! Ow! Right, nice. Okay. That is 1 boat full of pillagers caught. There are 2 more back there for us to collect. Right, are you guys still here? Oh, yeah, you are. What happened to the other boat? What did you guys do with the other ones? You killed them. I did not think that we'd be doing this today. Right, now we've got you there. Nice. Ow! Okay, it's fine. We're hidden. They can't see us. Goodbye. And since these guys, it kind of looked like they may have murdered the 3rd boat pillagers, we may have to get some different ones. However, if I swear, there are just 2 pillagers parked up over here. Because every time I've flown by, I've seen 2 random pillagers just chilling out in a boat. There's a boat. There's the pillagers. Get them in the boat and run. Oh, no. Oh, goodness, no, I'm drowning them. I just started drowning them instead. That was not what I was trying to do. These guys, they escaped the boat, and they don't seem to want to get back in. Okay, this guy's in the boat. That's good enough. Run! I'm so sorry, guys. I split these 2 up. They've been together in that boat for so long. Not anymore, though. Definitely not anymore. No, now your whole purpose is going to be to help defend a frog that you've never even met before. Oh, look at that. Another message to say that Clyde is nowhere to be seen. That is just exactly the thing I didn't want to hear. But we've got all of the pillagers trapped, so we kind of just need to make the room and break them free. Right, guys, I don't want any killing when I get you out of here, okay? Is that understood? Right, get out. Move! No! Okay, wait, in all fairness, looks like they survived. The only question I have now is how are we supposed to break these boxes without these guys shooting each other? Because that's a serious problem. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to risk this. Hopefully we don't lose any pillagers. Oh, God! Don't shoot each other, please! Stop it! Oh my goodness, they're having a war. They're all having a war. Ew! Get me out of there! Oh, that's horrible. Don't know. Ooh. Nice shot, buddy. Don't know if we're going to be able to get them out of the boats, to be quite honest with you. No! Oh, for God's sake, you guys! Right, so that's great. We've managed to lose basically all of our pillagers. Right, we're gonna hide the ladders and chests around the place because if we don't have many pillagers up in here, then the way we're gonna have to make this difficult is by making the player have to run around the place and survive for as long as possible, basically. So we'll put those in there. I mean, maybe we could try and bring these guys down here back up. I don't know if they're going to want to, but... Oh, looks like there's only 2 of them now. I'm guessing they will start killing each other again, probably. And, okay. Now there's just one of you. Okay, well, you know what? One is better than none. Let's get these guys out of here too. And of course, they're already shooting each other. Guys, do you want... Right, okay, now there's only 2 of them. Right, you 2 are the guards. My goodness. That was the worst defense I've ever had to make. These 2 guys are going to be shooting at them, and when you've not got any armor on, they will do a lot of damage. In each of these chests is a ladder that is needed to go and make your way up to Claudia. Forgot about your name there. And that is the pillager room, and my god, that is the last of the mob rooms. Well, for the medium defenses. Oh, and, of course we can't forget about the next defense. A defense that was once forged by the great gods of Minecraft. Some claim anyone who presses this button dies immediately. I mean, we never really know. No one's ever been daring enough to challenge the button. Oh, God, excuse me. Let me snap out of that. Anyways, we are so nearly done with all of the medium defenses now. But we do now have to move on to some of the slightly more tricky and technical medium traps, because the ones we've done, you know, some of them have been interesting, but they've not been too complicated. This is where that changes, and they're going to get a little bit more technical with more moving parts, especially this next one. There's a little bit of foreshadowing right there. Did you like that, guys? Anyways. Boom! Pit dug. Woo! Woo-hoo! But no more messing around. We still have a trap to create, because our next step is to cover this pit up. Let me explain. The plan for this is essentially kind of like a shoot the target game. And on top, on this blue grass here, is going to be where we have the actual targets. And I kind of want the player to be going around in a minecart trying to shoot them, so it's really hard. And then once they shoot one of the 3 targets, they come down to the beneath, where there's this massive pit, where a creeper has literally spawned. Well, anyways, the player will make their way down there, and depending on which target they shot, it will activate a different door. And yep, you guessed it, 2 of the doors are going to be evil, and only 1 is going to actually let them through to see the frog and kill the frog. So hopefully they shoot the wrong target. I've started decorating the top of it because, to be honest, I think we should probably get the actual shooting range made first, and then we can worry about the mechanism on the underneath. Is that creeper still down there? Yes. Oh my goodness, there's a whole gang of them. Well, I don't know where they spawned. Why did I... That's what I put these torches down for. We don't have enough rails in my inventory right now. I mean, just look at these. That's not enough. So we're gonna need to quickly go to our infinite rail duplicator, which I think should still work. Fingers crossed it still works. Oh, yeah, okay, definitely still works. Okay, we've got the rail part created for scientific reasons. I just need to test this out. Something tells me I'm going to be testing this for a very long time. Oh my god, we're going up! Oh. No! Minecart! Okay, well, that was fun while it lasted. And now we need 3 targets. Very literally, we literally need 3 target blocks, which require hay bales to even be made. I don't know why. But I think there's a village over here. Woohoo! Hay bales! Oh, I've been to this village before. This was a village where I got tons of powdered snow in my last secure base. Why do we always make so many secure bases again? Why are target blocks so expensive, by the way? They should not cost that many materials. Let's put the very first target block right down there. That's going to be a very hard one to shoot. There's not a very good line of sight on that at all. I want one to be hidden around here inside of, like, this wall. Honestly, let's put it right there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I actually have a really funny idea for what we could do for this last one, but... yeah, it's not gonna make sense for just a second. But anyways, now we've done this, we need to make our way down into the basement area of this defense. Because remember, this is going to be where the actual doors are that are going to determine whether they die or live. Okay, there we go. We've got the 3 rooms that each of these targets is going to unlock. I mean, well, this target will unlock one of the rooms, and this target that's up hidden in the tree, that's gonna unlock one of the other rooms. This room here, this is gonna be the good room. This room is going to be good. This room's gonna be death. Bad. And then this room's going to be the pickles room. I think I've said enough. So now we just have to link all of these up. I mean, the pickle room is going to be this one. I want there to be torture that even if you do shoot this one, you will never get into the pickles room. But the death one, let's make that... Let's make it this one. This target will lead to death because I think this one's like the most obvious one to shoot and therefore the most likely that Chief is going to shoot this one. Okay, gonna be honest. We have made it so it's pretty obvious which target leads to which because oh man, I'm just the worst at like trying to hide redstone. But don't worry because we're just going to layer these cobwebs all over here to kind of make it, you know, you never really would want to go down here anyways. It's going to take forever. So I'm kind of thinking that Chief is basically just going to see the minecart. He's not going to want to go down there right now, and he's just going to start running and gunning. Oh, could we get a bit more power on here, please? Oh, no, we're going the wrong way. Oh, by the way, I guarantee that when the OBT sees these pickles, he's going to be really sad that he can't get to them because...
Pickles room?
He's a weirdo. Honestly, maybe this trap is a little bit confusing and stupid, but hey, it was just really fun to make. This next one, on the other hand, isn't going to be so confusing or complicated. It's pretty straightforward. And this trap is basically going to be another nether portal-based... Portal? Portal? Did I say portal? But while we get that one done and almost finish off the entire row of defenses, I'm gonna be honest, I've started thinking about something which I'm not too happy about, to be honest. Everybody's got back to me saying that they have absolutely no idea where Clyde is, which you know, is a little bit worrying in itself. But then I realized is there any sort of chance that Clyde is in one of these houses? Because if so, we probably need to get him out of the house. Yeah, I don't want the tester to test all the bases and potentially end up killing Clyde. So for now, we'll keep on building because we don't have the sort of time to go back and check all the previous bases. But we need to make sure we keep an eye out for him so we can get him out of the base. Because look, even though we're trying to make these bases secure, we can't risk one of these bases getting broke into and Clyde getting killed. Okay, trust me, the OBT will have no hesitation. There we go. Where does this portal lead, you're probably asking? Okay, let me show you where it leads. This is actually just really mean. I can't lie, this wasn't the original plan, but it actually works even more perfect than the one I had. But do you know where this portal actually leads? It leads back in here. Literally in there again. Basically meaning that Chief is going to die to that exact same portal twice. I mean, how does this portal even link with the one that's over here? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Okay, it does look like a few minecarts need to get sent back through. What? What? My minecart! Okay, but that's this trap done. It is literally just as deadly as the other one, so... That's perfect. We're now on the final defense of this row until we're on to the final 2 rows. So close to the hard traps. Still slightly scared about Clyde. Oh, actually, we should check. Was he in here? Clyde? No, it's Clella. What about in here? No, Clef, okay. We're going to start by building a very scary looking pit. It's going to be a bit different from the other pits we've built because I am aware we have, we've definitely built quite a few pits. No, but this pit is going to be much more thin and long. Oh, that is a long pit right there. Definitely well above average. One thing we do need to check is that these observers actually get set off by, well, by tilling this grass. Let me show you what I mean. So if we are to hoe this, does it set off the redstone? It does. It does. Did you see that? That set off the redstone. Excellent. That means our trap should work because grass is going to be exactly how we trap the OBT here. I'm not joking. We are basically creating the world's deadliest dirt. Not really a sentence I thought I'd ever say, but here we are. Yeah, we are going to be using signs, by the way, because this is going to be a pit trap. Because the grass is going to be how we actually set off the trap. This pit is going to be where the death happens. I feel like I'm really bad at explaining some of these defenses, so I am sorry if some of these are a bit confusing. I'm quickly installing some dripstone at the bottom because I don't trust this full damage to be enough. I don't want to take any chances. Boom! Look at this. Very confusing, I know. Now, we do still need to actually build the trigger mechanism, but what's going to happen is Chief is going to get all of these dirt blocks and one hoe. And what he's got to do is he's got to use the hoe to till these blocks. Now, hang on, I need to stomp this back to dirt. There we go, nicely done. Now, one of these traps is going to activate a dispenser over here, which is going to shoot out a water bucket for Chief to be able to climb up and make his way to the frog. Oh, actually, we should quickly check if Clyde's in here. Clyde! Oh no, it's Clef. I forgot it was you, Clef. Yeah. But anyways, one of these grass blocks, it's going to be this one, by the way. Look, we've literally linked up the piston. Then, if I'm not mistaken, once this gets tilled, it should activate this, knocking out all of the signs and dropping the player down into the pillar spikes. Bum, bum, bum. My voice. I'm very excited to see that trap because it's going to be incredibly nerve-wracking for the tester, but I'm going to be honest, very scared. We are on our final 2 rows. This is where things start getting insane, and of course, we are so close to working on the hard defenses. But knowing that Clyde could be in one of these, we really need to keep our eye out for him. I mean, maybe he's in here. Clyde! Clavier. Did you steal my observer? Wait, who's got my observer? You don't have my observer. You! Give it back! Okay, we have finished the defense. It's not a fun one. Basically, the tester's oh my god, this is horrible. Basically, the tester's gonna have to make it through this maze. Yeah, we have built another maze. But at the same time, they're gonna have their ears basically broken open. This is horrible. Oh no, okay, we have made it to the end. Oh, Cliss, I am so sorry you've got to live with this. Oh, your life's gonna suck now. Oh, guys, all jokes aside, I've actually really hurt my ears listening to that. I've got like a little ringing in my ears from that. Oh my god. So even though this trap's not particularly deadly, it genuinely is painful. As in, actually painful. Which is gonna make a lot of these other traps harder, such as the next one, which I call the laser maze. What's this random red cage, you ask? This is the laser maze. I may or may not have forgotten to record myself starting to build this. Some of you actually may remember, though, we've built this basically exact trap before. It was in our secure tower. Yep, that's right, we've also done secure towers, not just bases. But we never really got to try it out because, a bunch of mobs just started setting it off. And I kind of just want to see if it would have actually worked. So I will say, we need to light this place up. There we go. I may have done a few too many torches, but do want to be safe. Do not want any mobs spawning in here and ruining our defense. Ooh, in fact, are we defending Clyde? No. We're defending Chloe Lace. Great, don't even want to defend that
We
guy.
do need to actually give these dispensers a way of triggering, which is where the laser part's going to come in.
Well, I mean, not technically lasers, but
let's just pretend they're lasers.
There we go, the lasers are ready. Wait, should we actually try see if we could get through without setting any off? Okay, we've got a laser on the floor here and a laser at mid-height. Let's try and jump over it. Oh, no, we set one off. Okay, we'd be dead.
And we'd be dead because we're not just going to fill these things up with boring old arrows. Oh no, we're going to fill them up with the deadliest arrows you can get in the game.
Okay, thank you. I didn't realize how many chickens we crammed in there. I kind of feel bad now. Who am I kidding? I don't have feelings or emotions.
Ooh, got tons of food as well. Very nice.
Anyways, boom, tons and tons of arrows, a ridiculous amount of arrows, I would argue.
But now, to make them truly deadly, we've got to combine them with...
I really need to not have a chest monster. Oh, wait. Yes, these things. Instant damage too.
Is this how we make them?
No. Okay. How do you make tipped arrows again? Oh, wait. I remember now. And when I say I remember, I mean I've just Googled it. We actually need to turn these into lingering potions, not splash potions. Which means we now need to get... Oh, are you kidding me? We need to get Dragon's Breath.
Please tell me someone's got Dragon's Breath already.
No. Oh, no one's gonna have any Dragon's Breath, are they? Oh, God.
Hey, Wenzo. Just got back from base breaking boot camp, and not only did I score top of my class, but I also was pretty pog, killing some frogs.
Okay, right, thanks, Mr. OBT. It's definitely started to pile the pressure on, because I'm very scared that Clyde is in one of these bases. So, let's just, the best that we could do is just keep trying to make them secure for now, and have our eye out for Clyde in case we see him. But, yeah, I don't appreciate that message right now, okay, OBT. Suddenly, the pressure is starting to get to me. Okay, there we go, and we've got these finally filled up, so if we just walked over here, we'd very quickly end up with some bullets inside of us. I guess not bullets, technically arrows, but bullets sounds cooler. This next room requires a pit. Yeah, I've really given up on trying with these transitions. Hello, Castle. I built a bit of parkour because it is going to involve some parkour. However, the parkour certainly won't be normal, Wenzo says as he ominously puts pressure pads on all of the parkour jumps. Oh, fell.
Narrate. Search items. Edit box.
What have I done?
Search items.
What
edit
have I done?
Box. Bricks. Use
Shut
mouse
up.
cursor or tab
Shut
button
up.
to use
Stop
mouse
it.
cursor or tab button to select element.
How do I turn this stupid
Use
idiot
mouse
off?
cursor. Narrator.
There we go.
Narrator.
Wait. Shut up.
Narrator. Off.
Oh. Have we done it? Oh, thank God, peace and quiet. I've now also built some slightly scary castle walls. Yeah, this is going to look pretty cool once we're done with it. But what we do need to do is break some holes for dispensers. Did I just hear a dispenser go off? Have mobs got into my thing? What? Oh, for goodness sake. Are you kidding me? Oh, I will say, thank you for the cool banner though, guys. Now, yes, with all of these dispensers we've got set up, we are going to fill them with just some arrows for now. Because even though we filled these up with normal arrows, they're not going to be normal if they've got lava streams in front of them. But yeah, the only thing I think we have to do now for this defense is figure out how that these pressure plates are actually going to trigger these dispensers. 'Cause I don't just want to have like a line of redstone running from all of them. That's going to look so ugly. Oh! Maybe I have one idea, actually. Do we have any skulk... Ow! Do we have any skulk sensors left? Anywhere? Where would I even put the skulk sensors? Oh, God, I hate this! Don't mind if I just take you... Ah! Stop it! Just collect and get out of here, Wenzo. Collect and get out of here. What if I put one of these on top? Aha! So we have all the skulk sensors and we do know how to trigger them. I'm not gonna place them down quite yet though. I will do it at the end just because I don't want any random noise to start setting off all of the arrows. Don't want a repeat of the incident. This next defense is the last one that uses dispensers because I'm so bored of using dispensers now. But it's not just dispensers we're going to need, it's also fireballs or fire charges. Sorry, not fireballs. I bet a lot of you though didn't actually know that you can just craft fire charges. I'm literally not even joking. I didn't really know this until super recently either. And it only takes 3 materials, some of which we might have here. Coal, maybe? Do we have coal? We have coal! Guess who's back? Back again! Wenzo's back! And he has no friends! Oh my God, this creep is putting up a fight. This guy doesn't want to go in! Look at this guy! He's like, no, you'll never take me alive. Oh no, oh my God, yeah, it's always the ones you trust the most that mess you over. Dang, bro, that guy needed better friends. Okay, that's got to have got us a stack of gunpowder by now, right? Please? Oh... Yes! That is our second material gathered. The third and final material requires us to visit a structure in the nether. I'm just trying to find one. Okay, don't know if this is the one that we saw earlier, but it is the correct structure. Perfect, and that should be everything we need. Oh yeah! Fire charge! Oh! Okay, looks like we've managed not to set one of these houses on fire. That would have been bad. Clyde, you in here? Ah, Clandon. Okay, so we've kind of got a base mechanism set up here. Essentially, once the player stands on here, it's going to set off the fire charges that will be inside of here. And the tester's going to have to make it all the way to the end without dying. Not going to be easy. Only problem is, how do we get it so these actually fire multiple times and not just once? Oh, wait, actually, we might just be able to make a clock around here. Yes, that's right, guys. Wenzo, the actual Minecraft YouTuber, is trying to figure out how to make a redstone clock right now. Oh, okay, yes! We've got a repeating cycle. Excellent. Oh, no! I've accidentally set them all off! Okay, you know what? Just leave it, Wenzo. You're just gonna make it worse. Trap done. Did I just hear a witch? Oh, no, never mind. There we go, trap built. This is a very simple clutch on the ladder situation. Let's see if we can do it. I'm only joking. I'm not risking dying above all of that lava. That will be for the tester to try. Wait, Clyde. Clyde, is that you in there? Huh? Clalix. Guys. Really? It was not that long ago since you last came to visit. Boom, this next trap is, another pretty ugly looking one. Basically, there is a pit with 9 levers and, well, the tester's got to select the right lever. And if he selects anything apart from the right one, it'll set these off, which, we actually need to fill with TNT. I'm pretty sure if you put TNT in a dispenser, it auto-ignites when set off. I really hope, at least. But the funny thing about this trap is, well, these aren't actually all the levers. No, because if you go around the back, oh, what's this lever doing here? Ah, I see. Yeah, if you can't tell, that's the only lever that gives anything else. All of these others are literally just death. This next room is definitely more along the lines of psychological warfare. Touch grass, nerd, you smell. Me and your mother are in a happy relationship. Look at this array of insults. There is no way Chief makes it through this. This insult has 2 sides to it. This was my favorite. We just have 3 more defenses to quickly finish off, and then we are literally, finally, onto the hard defenses. No sign of Clyde yet, though, buddy. Maybe one day you'll get to meet him, but, yeah, nothing right now. Unless maybe he's in one of these last 3 bases? No, not you, Clarice. But, yeah, still no Clyde. Pit! Oh, wait, that was really quick. Wait, let me try that one more time. Ice boat track. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, that's basically the defense. We do need to test it out real quick. Okay, we've got cactuses here to ruin our fun. Let's... Come on, baby! Wait, we go to a dead end. Okay, we're spinning out of control here. We're spinning out of control. Well, that's confirmed. This certainly isn't easy. I could really do with a friend right now. Oh, mini Clyde. Our second to last medium defense is, well, it's kind of going to be similar to the one over here. Here it is. It's going to involve a lot of pistons. But I actually want these ones to be able to suffocate the player. And I'm pretty sure if you add slime onto them, they can do literally just that. Give me the pistons! It's good that we've got all of the pistons we need, but we actually need a specific type of block. Because if you use slime blocks on top of pistons, they do risk just kind of moving and destroying, like, any way, like, wait, sorry guys, seem to forgot how to speak there, but we basically need to get our hands on terracotta. You'll see why in a second. How do we turn this into green terracotta? We just do... Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Now we get these bad boys smelted. It's getting smelty. But yeah, basically, these blocks don't get moved by pistons with slime on them. Which is great, because basically every other block in the game does. And if we built it out of that, our defense that we're about to build just won't work at all. Oh, yeah, this, okay, admittedly, it is a bit of an ugly room. But now we need to install the actual pistons that should cause suffocation. We kind of want ones that are actually going to push people into the blocks, because that should be where they suffocate. I'm assuming this trap works. I really hope it does. You know, it would be a good idea to actually test these things before going straight into them. But that's simply not how the big Wenzo goes about business. He's too cool for that. Now for the satisfying part. Oh. Ah. Boop. Okay, have we broke anything? No. You know what? It's weird, but this is very likely to start suffocating some people. Look at all of these. Okay, and yeah, look at this. This is going to be horrible to actually try and do anything with. Because the tester's going to have to make it all the way through there if they're going to get to the frog. And these should be able to push people into walls and suffocate them. Not every time, but I believe that's how this works. If not, this trap's not going to be very effective. Which leaves us with literally just our very final one, which is going to be our scariest trap yet. Well, at least until we move on to the hard defenses. Then things are going to take a whole level up. Oh, let's quickly check. Oh, no, it's you. I forgot about you. But that's right. Cue the scary music. Things are about to get spooky in here. We're going to start off by making a spooky landscape. Oh! How did you get hit? Oh my god, get him away from all of the pressure plates. I thought I'd made this place completely spawn-proof. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad news. There's not supposed to be any mobs on here. There are way too many pressure plates that are connected to TNT. Only slightly terrified. And while we're building our final medium trap, and also the spookiest trap Minecraft has ever seen, if we want to make sure all the traps we've been making are working, there is only one man who can give us that answer. Go! He's found the gold block. He's fighting his way through the pillagers. Oh my, he's fighting back. Go on, Andy. Go on. Andy. Oh, Andy. Andy, what are you doing? Andy. My God, even Andy's tempted by the button. Andy, what? Why are you breaking my minecart? Game mode survival, Andy. Me and you. This is how we're testing this one because you cannot seem to do it by yourself. Run, Andy, run! Run as fast as you can! Oh my goodness, I've just sniped him off, haven't I? I mean, surely he could complete this one, right? Because it's just a maze. Go on, Andy! Go on, Andy! Andy, wait, you're Andy! Andy! I need you to be honest with me. How were you hitting him through the wall? Andy! Look at me! It's not right. It's wrong! You've just got to be careful! Andy, careful! Oh, and Andy, don't run away. Andy! Oh, Andy! Oh, Andy. Andy. I don't know if... You know what? Just for that parkour jump, we'll assume you live. Kill Clarice the frog. Kill him, Andy. Kill him! Oh, yeah! That was a test, Andy. You failed. Okay, Clarice was a good friend of mine. Oh, I do love Andy, but I think he's really going to struggle on the hard traps. But right now, there's nothing that's going to stop our poor, precious Clutty Live from getting sliced up. What we're going to do is just scare the tester. Okay, this is going to be the scariest trap ever in Minecraft. And while we're building this trap, on a more serious note, I'm actually pretty scared myself because I mean, it's kind of obvious now that Clyde is in one of these 100 bases. No one else on the server seems to have any idea where he is. We obviously know he's not in my house, which is where he is supposed to be. And since it is now not long until the tester is logging on and we've only got the hard bases left to go, genuinely, Clyde's life, for the first time ever, could be in serious danger. Just like with the first part of this, we're not going to be able to fit all of these traps into one video. So there is going to be one more video posted a couple weeks from now where we should finish all of the bases, be able to test them, but hopefully we're able to find Clyde before the testing. Because if we don't, I seriously fear that he might, well, yeah, you know, I think you know. That one didn't drop her head. Neither did that one. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh, we got it! Woohoo! Okay. Does this work? Please tell me it works. Oh, it works! Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, we are then almost done with that defense and all of the medium defenses. There's just one more thing we've got to quickly get. Because realistically, how can we make a scary defense without this? We're going to need to make one of these. And then we're going to need to grab this one. Oh, yes. Now this is getting pretty scary. Because we are now onto the hard defenses. Finally, Mini Clyde, how awesome is this? I'm so excited to show some of you and later on the tester all of these hard defenses. But man, I'm just praying we find Clyde in one of these, because if he's in one of these easy defenses, not only will we not be able to find him and get him out in time, but he's definitely not got the highest chance of surviving. And this is, yeah, I don't know, this is getting pretty serious now. Maybe he's in here? Oh, no, it's quite cool.